Season passes. With the recent news of Batman Arkham Knight now having a $40 season pass, I now find myself rethinking my future gaming plans. Initially, the plan was to wait to purchase the game from like eBay or Amazon. This was going to be done to rebel against the various pre-order bonuses that all included different things to sway gamers to purchase the game at certain retailers and in some instances, certain consoles. Now, when I look at this, all I see are dollar signs that popped out of every S in the names of these companies, and God forbid they lose a portion of that money coming in. My issue with DLC and season passes isn't that they extend the experience of the game. Heck, Red Alert 2 Yuri's Revenge was the shit. My issue is that it seems like every game has a season pass now. It seems like every season pass is more of a way to encourage you to keep your game and not sell it back to GameStop. And I doubt that the companies who are following the slow drizzle DLC business model are purposefully cutting out content to sell as DLC. However, it makes my eyes, ears, and ass bleed when I come across some douchebag who is totally ignorant to the planned nature of season passes. Of course they planned this well before the original game is done. If that's not true, heck, it's even more of a reason not to support them, unless you want to continue being the asshole who drops $40 on content that hasn't been adequately described. Yeah, buy the premium edition of Arkham Knight despite not knowing what you're getting, asshole. That's like people who pre-ordered the Halo 5 Collector's Edition for $250 without knowing what was in the goddamn box.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it!
Real smart. You're in line for the Pulitzer Prize the minute my award for Time Waster of the Century for getting a degree in creative writing comes in the mail.
Get on with it!
This isn't about faith in the company, game, or content. It sure as hell isn't about loyalty, although we shouldn't be loyal to any one company in particular. Don't tell that to Sony cronies. This is not about any of that. This is about not encouraging these practices, and it's about me shaping how I buy games as a consumer, not a fan. There is no reason to buy games or season passes when they come out. Depending on the company, they will release a Game of the Year complete definitive premium edition a few months later, so why fall into the hype and buy incomplete demos for hundreds of dollars when you can wait a few months and buy the full version for less money? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to boycott video games. Even Arkham Knight. I highly enjoy video games, and that would only hurt me in the end. I know what video games I want to purchase, but I'm going to wait until I can find those games online used. Probably, like I said earlier, from eBay or Amazon. I'm going to let someone else be the hero and purchase the game first. Then, I will buy it from them. My money will go to that person selling the game and not to these developers and publishers. For Arkham Knight, however, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and wait a little bit longer. If there's a good quality that has spawned from the industry over the last decade, it's predictability. I may have to wait 6 months, but I'll get the game and the DLC, saving about $60 in the process. How do I know that they're going to come out with the Game of the Year edition for Batman Arkham Knight? Well, Warner Brothers is especially predictable in this area. See, Batman Arkham Asylum had a Game of the Year edition released 7 months after the original game, while Batman Arkham City also had a Game of the Year edition, also released 7 months after its release. I'm sure that Warner Brothers will release a Game of the Year edition at least 6 to 7 months after the release of the initial game. They gave up on Arkham Origins and all its glitch-addled glory, but I'm certain that Warner Brothers will release a Game of the Year edition for Batman Arkham Knight. This will come out with all the DLC, pre-order bonuses, season pass DLC, and all included on the disc, and it will cost about $40 to $50. This isn't a prediction based on my cockiness, folks. Remember, the industry has become predictable. Look at Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, or Shadow of Mordor, the Game of the Year edition, which was actually just announced the other day as of recording this video. And I can list a shitload of games, some of which I own, that now have some type of edition where all the DLC is included, but I'm not going to do your research for you, asshole. Anyway, let me know what you think of my plan. Be sure to rate, comment, favorite, share, and subscribe, and as always, I'm the Black Dragon. $40 season pass my ass.